What are we here for?
We're here for This Is We.
We're here for America's Next Top Model.
We're here for America's Next Top Model. Top 4. You're looking at...
No, we're top 5.
We're top 5 this episode. Now we're down to top 4.
At the end of this episode, we're down to top 4.
That's what I'm really getting at.
But anyways, let's just dive right in.
Okay, first things first. Who just went home? Chantel. Victory. V for victory. Oops, so you guys aren't really bummed out. You guys are like, let's
not at all.
We're
like celebrating and happy that she's gone because all the rest of us are really close friends and we can all just enjoy the rest of our time in Korea.
And like focus and not have to worry about drama and dumb shit.
Yeah. And then the first thing that happens is we go into our challenge. Miss J comes and gives us scripts for a Korean soap opera.
Oh gosh.
No thank you.
I'm already worried about this because acting. Whenever you talk about acting, whenever they have an acting thing, I'm like, no!
They're like Korean soap opera and we're all just like, why? But it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I memorized the lines really fast. Adam did too, and he burned his script and threw it in the bathtub. Then I had to just clean up all the ashes out of the bathtub.
I think he's just trying, I mean, well, he's obviously been doing this the whole time, but he's just like being outrageous.
For no reason, because...
Yeah, that part is over. Like, you gotta be outrageous maybe like the first 5 or 6 episodes so that they, you know, everyone wants to keep you, America loves you, whatever, they're interested. Okay, you can cut the bullshit out now, like you're in the top 5. You don't need to be that ridiculous.
Right. And, I mean, he cut out a lot of drinking, but it was still just like, Adam, there was no point in that, and now you don't have a script. And I'm not gonna let you use mine because I don't need mine to continue to memorize these freaking Korean words that don't make sense.
Which you obviously did great at.
Thanks.
You have a lovely Korean accent, I'm sure.
It's probably a little Texan.
A little bit.
Can you
say something? Yeah, I was about to say, tell us something. Okay, tell us to say,
hello.
Okay, that'll work.
안녕하세요.
Can I hear it one more time?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
That's close.
Yeah, Wingapo.
Like bingo.
What's it called?
What? Wingapo.
Wingapo.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ni hao. Konnichiwa. It's like when your Apple computer starts up and it has all the different language. Bienvenidos.
That sounded great.
Thanks. I have a great voice.
You should be voiceovers or do like animated movies. That'd be fun.
Finding Dory. Pick me. Not really. I don't want to do that. But...
Good job.
So, I mean, everyone did okay.
I thought everybody did, like, less than okay.
It was okay for the bar that was set.
Yeah, I feel like everybody was like, this is just going to be bad no matter what.
Right. We were all just like, this is going to suck. This is going to be terrible. Just have fun with it and do whatever. Yeah. Shy, even though her edit on the show was like, you didn't do very well, she actually did really well.
I felt like she still did the best.
Everyone had 3 takes, and they probably didn't show any footage of her 3rd take because when she did it for the 3rd time, it was like, we thought she won. We thought she won the challenge, and she would have, you know, blew all of us out of the water. But then for
K-songs,
it was the whole time we were watching Keith go on the challenge. It was like, dude, you haven't said one line right. You've made a joke about everything. You're licking your lips every 5 seconds.
She was just like.
And the girl's just like,
K-songs.
There was one point where she stumbled on her lines with him, and we're just like, are you serious? Because he probably just like messed her up with all his licking his lips.
Brother needs some chapstick.
Right? Chapstick.
Chapstick.
Lord. But that was painful
good.
to watch, because he really did not do what he was supposed to do. He did not deliver the lines that he was supposed to do, and that's kind of what made me upset, is that he didn't even memorize the lines, and he shouldn't have won. Like when they said you need to memorize lines and act as this character, okay, that's what all of us did except him. If that's what they wanted, to be your own person, then
they should have said
we would have all done it differently.
Yeah, hello.
But whatever, to each his own. Clara just wanted the Manaconda, I guess.
Doesn't everybody?
No.
No, they don't.
Adam.
I can interview people that too.
Oh God. Adam was he was funny to watch because he like when Adam like does anything, he's like,
okay, at first
jerky?
I thought he was sounding great. Like the first few lines he was delivering, I was like, he could do it. And then he started spazzing out, and you could tell he does that when he gets nervous because he was forgetting all the lines. But in the beginning, he was actually doing well. I thought for sure, like, first 5 seconds of his take that he was gonna win, and then I was like, oh god.
And I didn't think he was gonna win, but I thought he was gonna do better than he did, just because he forgot his lines, was messing up the whole time, and would like pause and then make it really uncomfortable and awkward for everyone to watch.
He's like dodging some like invisible.
And they were just like, you just like let go, let loose, like relax for a second, and then the girl, like, she would just be like, what are you doing? But Lennox, I don't think she even read the script.
I don't know what was going on in that girl's head.
Because she didn't know any of the lines. She literally was just like, line.
I'm confused at this point what her deal is. I've been blaming it this whole time on her youth, but now I just think she's just like, just not really motivated, because it's not just as if it's like sexy. It's like if she's not automatically naturally good at it, she's just going to.
But even if she is automatically good at it, she's still the same. She's good at taking pictures, but she's sort of like, I'm not good at it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's not going to put any effort into anything that is not natural to her. So anything where you have to be out of the box, sexy or acting or...
Which is frustrating, because the whole time during the competition, me, Shine, Ray, Leah were just like, Lennox, you're perfect. We can't keep pepping you up after everything, before everything, just to make you deliver or do well. It's exhausting for us, and you should realize how great you are. You're great.
Yeah, I wonder what her experience on this show would be if she had done it after she'd gone to college.
Oh, 10 times different.
You know what I'm saying? After she'd like...
Yeah.
Really.
But I mean, self-confidence is hard to... You can't teach it to someone, and especially for someone being 18 years old, it's something you have to learn on your own.
Yeah, for
and I think
sure.
being thrown into that situation is really hard to learn it quick. And so her confidence was just really down on herself.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because I love me some baby Lennox.
Yeah.
I love me Lennox.
She's so cute.
She's perfect.
And then you, I thought you did great.
Thanks. I tried to embody Adam in his growling. But
you sounded clear and
I literally did not
lines.
mess up any lines. The first time I did, second and third time, no. I got all lines perfect.
There you go.
But it was still just like,
I don't like
good job, Will. Because I walked away and I was like, I did it.
Yeah.
And I did it pretty flawlessly, but...
It was a little hard to believe you.
Right. Very hard. I'm not Neil Patrick Harris. And he's been doing it for a very long time. That was time number 2 for me.
Oops.
Anyways.
Oh well. Valiant effort.
Thank you.
Well, anyways, so Keith...
Oh, wait, is that everyone?
Yeah, there's only 5, dude.
Oh, God, that's weird. That is so weird.
That is really strange.
But Keith ended up winning the challenge. All of us were really shocked, just because we had talked about it before, and we were like, okay, Shy's going to win. We thought that me and Keith were going to be 2 and 3, and then Adam and Lennox were going to be at the bottom. But...
Can't stop that anaconda.
It's just slithering its way.
To the top. Oh my gosh, I can't hear that. Okay, so we finished the challenge, whatever, moving on to the photo shoot. No drama is happening.
No,
except for Lennox whining the whole time.
I think because Chantal left, we all were just like, let's have fun and let's enjoy our last couple of days here in Korea. And then we go to the photo shoot and they're like, it's going to be Elvis and Marilyn. And we're all just like, okay, this is going to be interesting.
My favorite. I
love
Elvis and Marilyn.
Second that they put the wig on me, I was just like, oh, hell no.
Oh, I thought you looked very debonair.
Like a woman. I couldn't. When they put the wig on it, I was just like, I can't do this. I just.
What?
I don't ever want dark hair. No offense to dark hair, but
you was looking great.
I am a blonde.
But I thought that you looked great. I really thought, honestly, I thought all the guys looked great in their Elvis. I was just like not crazy about the Marilyn wig. It didn't really look good on anybody. It looked like a fake afro wig. It didn't even look like Marilyn hair.
Yeah, if you look at the eliminated contestants' pictures, I think that their outfits and their hair looked a lot better than
Do they have like
Lennox
a different
and Shy.
makeup
Everyone,
artist?
yeah, no. Everyone had different pictures though, so their looks were different.
Okay, I got you.
Like their hairstyles were different too.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked a lot. Like Mariana's is really good. Raylea's is perfect.
Ivy's picture of this is like spot on.
I don't remember it.
It's very good.
But Lennox and Shy's pictures weren't my favorite. Shy's picture is a little bit photoshopped. If you look back at it, look at her fingers. That's a little bit weird.
It looks like they're growing.
It looks like they're like tree
fingers.
limbs. And then Lennox's picture was okay. It's just her legs look so awkward, like she had the TT.
I actually like her body shape
Her
a
face
lot.
and like her upper body looks great, but then you look at her legs, it's like
They're so little. Yeah.
all cattywampus.
But yours was great. I was really entertained by Adam's photo shoot. I thought he did great, and obviously he got
did
best
well.
photo. So Keith, I'm just like,
My thing with Keith on set for this is like every time that there's movement involved in a photo shoot,
he cannot do
can't do it.
which is ridiculous because he's an athlete. That should be like #1 thing he's
correct.
able to do.
And the whole thing with me and the dancing, like not being able to do it, a little bit edited, just because.
Really?
Yes, she had to come show me what she wanted, but when you give me a picture to mimic, that's a different story, I believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you say, recreate this picture, let me recreate it. If you say,
we want you
here's
to
a
dance.
picture, make it like, I don't know. It was a fine line of me like doing what the picture was for 2 minutes, and then being like, okay, no, that's not what we want. Make it your own. And then Tyra was like, let me show you what we're looking for, and then I did it. And I did fine.
And then it was great.
Right.
Yeah.
But with Keith, if you go back to the hair flip shoot, if you go back to
the
the
wings.
shoot with Corey, the wing shoot, and then also the jumping one.
Oh, the jumping one. That was ridiculous.
Every single time on those 4 shoots, it was all involving movement, and he struggled hardcore with moving his body.
And with listening to listening to Yusai.
Right, and so that's why when watching it with him and Tyra and Yusai trying to help him get movement down for Elvis, it was like, this happens every time.
Not surprising.
It's not surprising. It was just the first time that Tyra was there and got up and helped him, which was, I thought
no, she helped him on the jumping one too. She was like,
oh, she
run
did.
with me, run with me.
No, that's the 3rd time then.
It's a lot.
Because she helped him on the wing one too.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was just thinking, in my head I was just like, okay, let's think about the past couple of weeks for him. And that was the first time that anyone had to show me what to do. Not that I should have been doing better, but same thing. Anyways.
They knew exactly what they wanted, so.
Yeah, but Adam did really good. I didn't get to watch him do it on set, but he literally just acted like Elvis for 4 hours while we were there.
That is so funny.
It was hilarious. And then he was so excited when he won Best Photo. It was the best.
I was actually really happy for him because I wanted him to be able to, like, I didn't want people to say that he coasted through the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, a lot of people would say that, and it is kind of true, but I'm glad that he has this Best Photo that he actually does deserve, and that he can say, you know, I deserve to get that far.
I think with Adam, it's that he didn't start off very strong at all, and every week he's been getting better. Starting with the wing shoot is when Adam finally started going up. And then the next one with the first shot in Korea, it wasn't awful, but it was still one of his better shots. And then last week with the one on the motorcycle, he did really well too. So it's just him improving, and he finally got Best Photo. So I was really happy for him. No one was mad that Adam won Best Photo, honestly. It was just like, you know, he deserved that one because he did really well.
So, did you kind of know that it was going to be Shy? I mean, they gave
we
you
honestly
all the scores.
didn't. Well, okay, before panel, we didn't know who was going to go home. We didn't know how people did the photo shoot or what pictures they were going to pick. And then we went to go to panel, and they gave us all of the scores, and we went and kind of thought about it. Me, Keith, and Lennox all had the same judges' scores, and we all had different challenge scores. Adam, we knew he was going to get Best Photo, and then Shy was like 2 or 3 points below everyone, but she did well in the challenge. So in the end, everyone was pretty even besides Adam. He was
You knew
he was
he would be
ahead. We
ahead.
knew he would be ahead. So all 4 of us are just like, we have no idea who's gonna go home.
Yeah.
And
God.
all the comments from the judges were like, 1 person liked it, 2 people hated it.
Yeah.
No matter who you were, 1 person liked it and 2 people didn't like it. So
this was a funny panel.
at that point we didn't know, and when they started calling people's names, Adam obviously got first, Keith got second, whatever. I thought he would have been in bottom 2 just from his performance and
them being annoyed
social
with his
media
behavior.
vote, right? And then
Because
I
they
got
add that in.
third. Oh yeah.
I don't get why that does aggravate me. He's obviously one of Tyra's favorites because for everybody else, their behavior on the show is held accountable, except his behavior's not being held accountable. You know what I mean?
Right.
Performance level and attitude. He doesn't really have that bad of an attitude, but for him and Yusai, I mean, he's made it very clear that if they can't get along, then he can't be in the competition, but nothing is happening. So I think that's...
And then
You.
me, I got third.
Hello.
Totally fine with that. Just happy to move on.
Just not bottom 2,
Oh,
man.
God.
We're at that point.
I know. And then bottom 2 ended up being Lennox and Shy. Weird that the 2 girls were, one of them was going home. Super sad. And then ended up being Shy, which sucks because she was probably the next person that I was closest to. Me and Lennox and Shy were like BFFs after Raylia had left. So it was really rough seeing Shy go because I knew how bad she wanted to stay and be in the competition. But I mean, 1 person had to go. I'm just happy that it's not me.
Right?
And moving on to top 4 and the season finale.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the season finale is when?
December 5th.
How long is it?
2 hours.
And what is the photo shoot?
The photo shoot is, there's actually 3.
We know there's one with Tai Tai.
There's the Tyra photo shoot, which is a makeup commercial. And then there's the Guess photo shoot. And then there's also the Nylon photo shoot that we did as well.
And then
You haven't seen any
the
of those
runway,
pictures
that will
besides
always
the picture
be-
with Tyra, but that's actually a video, so we'll see how it turns out.
And then there's also, they always do runway, right?
Final runway, so all
the
4 of us will walk in the final runway,
Can
as
we-
well as all the previous contestants. So everyone
Yay!
comes back for final runway, which is really awesome. And then in the first hour, there's a surprise elimination, so we'll see how many people go home. And who goes home.
Oh, see, I'm assuming that it's going to be like hour 1, first person's eliminated. Hour 2, halfway through, they ditch somebody like they did to Corey last year, and it was so horrible and awful, like right before the thing. Surely they won't do the exact same twist because that was so cruel and horrible and awful. But I'm assuming it's going to go a little bit like that.
Let's see what happens.
So, who won Top Model? I'm just kidding.
Find out on December 5th.
Find out
on the CW.
How many times a day do you get asked who won Top Model?
Now
or
it's like every
did
day,
you
like,
win
tell me
Top
who won. I can't tell you who won. You have to watch.
I get
I've been
asked-
holding it in this long, and I haven't told anyone.
Not even me.
It's time for you to just wait another week and a half.
You can do it. If
Bye,
I can do
Felicia.
it, you can do it.
You can do it. You can do anything. But it's so weird to know that I made it through every single panel, every single episode, and all the way to the final, like, finale. The
Can
final
we get a
2
slow
episodes.
clap on that?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Okay. I gave it to you. Snaps for Will.
But make sure you watch December 5th because it's going to be really awesome.
I'm freaking
and
out.
epic, and I don't know if anyone knows what's going to happen because I do and you don't. And it's not what you're going to expect.
Nothing ever is. Not with Top Model. What's happening to your face? Are you having a stroke?
Not giving it away.
Are you having a seizure?
Making sure my face doesn't give anything away.
Oh, my face is, I really hope you won. But if you didn't,
We'll see what happens.
then you still won in our hearts.
Anyways, watch it. And then watch afterwards when we have our final recap, and we won't talk about the episode. We'll just talk about the season, and we'll share videos from our finale party that we're having in Nederland, Texas, if you want to come.
Holla!
And it'll just be a fun video of all kinds of cool stuff in our final This Is We America's Next Top Model recap.
So excited. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Like, comment below.
Love you.
Brendan, Jordan, go.
Brendan Jordan.